Well, hey everybody, welcome back to our epic Alaska adventure. Well, we made it all the way across the northern United States, 1,500 miles, and now we're leaving Cut Bank, Montana, and heading to the border of Canada.
Now there's four of us friends, four RVs friends. We're all traveling together here. So hopefully none of us will have any issues. We'll see.
You know, we hope we followed all the rules and we have all our paperwork ready. We'll certainly see.
Right. One of our friends who's been through the border before did have issues in a previous time where they came in the RV, searched cabinets. She had stories to tell. So we're hoping that there's no issues whatsoever. But then after that, we're going to head to the beautiful national park in Canada of Waterton, where we're going to stay several days, and we're going to have some beautiful adventures there. So friends, welcome to Living Phase 2.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Nancy, and we're empty nesters striving to live life to the fullest.
And today we're living that full life, crossing into another country with Gracie the Gray Nomad, our Super C RV. We're going to head to the beautiful Great White North of Canada, and we'll be crossing the border here any minute.
All right, let's see how it goes.
Well, we're coming up to the border. We are the fourth in line in our caravan. So we're bringing up the rear, and we're going to go ahead and start getting our paperwork ready while we're waiting in line to cross. Oh, we're in Canada. Well, we are, but Little Blue isn't. Oh, Little Blue's just about to come into Canada. There we go. There's the border. That big gap right. Oh, that's an airport. Huh, interesting.
Here we go. Good luck, babe.
Hello. Would you like me to shut it off? All right.
Is Julie on board?
Two of us, passport cards, and that's the license plate for the truck and everything back there.
And where do you guys live at?
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
And purpose of your trip to Canada is?
Same as theirs. We're heading to Alaska.
And how long you stay in Canada at the longest?
About 3 weeks or so, I think, is what it's going to take us to get through.
Anything you guys leaving, selling, or giving away in Canada, like presents or gifts?
Nope.
No.
Any alcohol or tobacco products?
Yeah, we've got about a case and a half of wine and I think 5 bottles of liquor.
Oh.
Yeah, for personal consumption. Yeah.
And how many firearms you got?
0.
Any weapons like mace, tear gas, stun gun?
Bear spray.
And current equal to or grand $7,000?
No.
Any firewood, fireworks?
Nope.
And do you guys have any watercraft like inside?
No.
Excellent. Sounds good.
Yeah.
You made sure your plates are on there?
Yep. Yeah.
Well, it's not a big issue. Just
Yeah.
we find, well, not so much this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
What we tend to find is plates will get stolen.
Oh, really?
Kids in Montana will take plates from outside Montana as a souvenir.
Oh, really?
Really?
And be like, yeah, my plate's this. Go back. You don't have a plate. What do you mean?
Oh, well, thank you for letting me.
The night before somebody took it.
Oh, wow.
I didn't check, but I think I would have
we were
noticed
just
if we
hitching
were
up
hitching
the
up.
pickup, and I think I noticed the plate there. Yeah.
Probably okay. Most of the
Yeah.
students are done. It's usually at the end of school.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh.
They especially like Canadian plates because when you're going to school in Texas, you don't see one. So if you see a Canadian,
Yeah.
almost guaranteed it'll get stolen. I had one kid, was it 3 or 4 times in a school year he got his plate stolen?
Oh, jeez.
That's too bad.
All right, enjoy. Take care.
Thank you very much. There you go, hon.
Mike, that was super easy. All 4 of our RVs were in and out of there in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was, super easy. Big part of it was we were all prepared, all had our paperwork, our documentation. We kind of knew what answers, did we have any alcohol, firearms, that kind of stuff. Probably helped that we were the 4th one through. He had already asked quite a few. We also, something that's a tip and a trick here for you. With the RV, with the motorhome, we tow a vehicle, Little Blue. We actually have a card that has the license plate for the RV and for Little Blue, so the officer doesn't have to walk all the way to the back, and just makes it easier for him. Has everything ready. He knows you're prepared.
It's just a little card you've printed out
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah, I made up a little card so that he could look at that. That's what made it easy. Be prepared. Always be honest. Know what you can and can't bring. And frankly, the border agents, they just want to get you through, and they just want people to follow the rules. Of course, once you cross, don't forget to switch all your electronics to metric, crossing from the U.S. over. So we've switched Gracie over, and then we had to switch the GPS system over to give me metric. Google on my extra tablet actually did it automatically.
That is, I keep saying that. It's
I know.
so pretty.
It's
It's
so-
so pretty.
It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you, the Rockies and Alberta here and the grassland.
It's beautiful. Just gorgeous. There's so much beauty all over this world, friends. All over.
It's just a rugged
Yeah. It's just,
beauty.
well, friends, we do need to get a national park pass here in Canada. Now, however, if we'd have been here after June 19th to enter their national parks, would have been free. But we're here before then. And so for an individual person, it's about $83 and change in Canadian money to get the national park pass. They do have family passes available, but for the 2 of us, it saves just a little bit of money to buy 2 individual passes. And this will get us into all of the Canadian parks while we're here in Canada.
Well, Nancy, Cameron Falls.
I can feel it. I can feel the mist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iguazu on a little miniature scale.
So we're going on a boat ride to actually back to Montana. So we're going on the boat ride on Waterton Lake.
And we don't need our passports to
No,
go from Canada
no.
to the United States and back again.
That's right. So for at least that little border area. So let's see how this goes and see how we like it.
Very good, thank you. Thank you.
Hello. So we're taking the small boat today. So we are back in Montana from Waterton, and this is one of the interesting places that you can actually cross over here, and you don't need your passport. They allow boats to come back and forth just to this shore area here. So we're going to go on a little hike. Okay. Well, Nancy, welcome back to the U.S.
Yeah.
That didn't take long. We were only in Canada one day.
It's so beautiful. So beautiful.
So here's where you report your arrival into the U.S. digitally, because we're right at the edge of the area where you can go before you go through customs. It's kind of like when you land on a plane in a foreign country. It's before you go through customs. It's a neutral kind of area.
But there's nobody here monitoring.
But we walked
it.
from over there at the boat to, now let's look over here to the farthest point we can go. Oh, so they have Starlink out here.
Oh, sure.
So there, you can't go past this point here. Okay. So if you want to hike Glacier, you've got to check in with Customs and Border Protection, and you have to have their approval before you can start hiking here. So
All right.
that's it.
I'm guessing this is bear done. Looks pretty fresh.
Yeah.
Don't see anything around us though. We haven't seen any wildlife yet today.
No.
That are supposed to be in some of the most picturesque spots all around.
Yeah, these
So if
certainly
you see
look
a red
that way.
chair, you're going to get a good view.
Yeah. Where are you going, Mima? You getting in the water?
Well, it's as cold as the cold plunge at the hot springs that we were at the other day. It's cold.
After our boat ride, the ladies and I went to the Prince of Wales Hotel. It's a beautiful, beautiful hotel, and we went there for a high tea experience. It was delightful and also included champagne, but the treats were absolutely amazing, and I would highly recommend it.
Just jasmine tea is a green tea, traditional green tea. And for here, this is my favorite. Right on the side, this tree. For here we have the orange cranberry. And we recommend you to mix it with the Huskat jam on the side. This is butter and this is cottage cream.
Should I turn it? These are so beautiful. I'll do like this, right?
Oh my gosh.
Looks good. Yes.
Well, Waterton Lakes was a beautiful national park. However, the weather didn't cooperate very well. I was glad I got to see one waterfall, but really, my highlights were the boat ride and high tea. High tea was very special to get to go with the ladies to that, but That was really cool.
You really
I
enjoyed yourself. I'm
did.
so glad you got to do that.
Yeah, that was just, ladies, if you get up here, that is just a very, very, just a sweet thing to do. I just really enjoyed it. The food was so good. Well, friends, this wraps up our time here in Waterton Lakes National Park. We are headed now to Banff, which is another national park here in Canada. So you'll want to stay tuned for that in our next video. The highlight of that, friends, is I want to hike to the tea house. It is going to be so charming and so sweet. I have had friends tell me it is the most beautiful place on earth. I hope my knees hold out because it's like a 3.5 kilometer hike uphill. So we'll see for that. Stay tuned, and we will see you in the next video. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye now.